Welcome. Trying to turn this down. Welcome, y'all. It's back. Sorry, guys. We're back, y'all. All right. We got Chargers and we got Lions. Hold on. All right, man. The first game I will be streaming because I'm just trying to, get the kinks out. Jim Harbaugh did win the national championship. We already got 2 people watching. Appreciate y'all, man. We're going to be streaming. This is going to be the only non-Saints versus game that I streamed. The only reason I'm streaming it is because it's like, I don't know. It's mainly so I can get like kinks worked out in case I need to fix it during the season. And also it's football, man. Who doesn't like football? Whew. Oh, what if I put some music on in the background? Just so it's not, dry whenever I speak or when I'm not speaking. Alright. Alright, now we're good. Alright, just want to get some stuff like that. Alright, send me. Just whatever. Anyways, alright, Chargers Lions, man. Look, I don't have a prediction for this game because it really doesn't matter. I'm not even streaming this game to see who wins. I'm streaming this game just, I'm just streaming this game, like I said, to get some kinks worked out. Yeah. But anyways, if y'all put any comments in the chat, I'll read them. So this is time to enjoy ourselves, watch some football, and relax. Chargers on Hall of Fame game. Like I said, this will be the only preseason game that's not Saints related that I'm streaming. But ironically, the next preseason game I do stream will actually be when the Chargers play again, because the Saints' first preseason game is against the Chargers. We got the Chargers and the Jaguars and the Broncos. So hey, the Saints might be playing against the Chargers Hunter, depending on if they try to play in the second game. Um, but yeah, man. Yeah, I just watched Roger Goodell's interview on the pregame, and it's like, man, it sucks that so many people lost their lives. Okay. It's like, bro, no one should have to deal with that. But fortunately, people do deal with that sometimes. It sucks. What's up, Mick Swag? Glad you can make it. Alright, guys, hold on. Anybody sign up? Not yet. I'm gonna get to that in a second. I just gotta stand up real quick. Nah, it's kind of for me. Watching for me. If y'all are standing, salute to me. But let me mute this real quick.
To honor America, please remain standing as Staff Sergeant Kim Bettinger of the Ohio National Guard performs our national anthem. Oh, can you see me? I was born so proudly as was my life's last day. Across stripes and bright stars through the land fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly and the rockets spread the bombers deep through the night that our flag oh sing
Alright, let me get this good and then we'll get rolling. Yeah, but anyways, did anyone sign up? Wait, hold on, let me turn on my camera. Okay. Did anyone sign us not to tell me that? No, at least not that I know of. I heard that the Saints still are in the running to sign Asante Samuel. The Vikings though, they're the new team that NFL.com pitched that a big name free agent, being Asante Samuel just with the Vikings. I was a fan out the picture. The only guy I can really see us going after is Asante Samuel. So, the Dolphins are most likely out because of what his father said. So, I think plus the Dolphins did sign Mike Hilton. So, but yeah. So nope, Asante Samuel is still in the market. But it's ironic. Well, it's not. Well, it's kind of is, but it's weird, man. It's weird. But yeah, there's Jim Harbaugh. He's already fired up. Let me. The kick is away. It's gonna be returned by the Lions. Right? Yeah. But no. Oh, it's a fumble. I think they pounced back on the ball. Yeah. Nope. They're giving it to the Chargers. So that's how the game starts, man. It's a fumble on the opening kickoff. It's not even on the opening drive. Let's see. He was going. He ran into his own teammate, and yeah, that ball's coming out. I don't know if his knee touched. I don't know if his knee touched. I think that's a fumble. If it is a fumble, then the Chargers start with great field position for Trey Lance. Oh, hold on. I didn't see the replay. Hold on. They're going to review it. I think they were reviewing it. So that's how this game starts. Let's see. What's his knee down? Runs in. His knee's down. I can't see the ball. Ooh, never mind. He actually might be down. Okay, see the ball. No, that ball's coming out. That ball's coming out. That ball's coming out when his knee touches. Pretty sure that ball's up. Who was it? That was, I think, Brent Stewart. Yeah, Kendall Williams ended up recovering it, but I think that's a fumble. I don't think it is now. Having the ball is coming in. Yep, it stands. The rolling field stands. Chargers ball. So the Chargers get the ball to start both halves. Ooh. Sucks, Lions. Trey Lance is going to be the starting quarterback for the Chargers today. 1st and 10. Chargers with the ball at the Lions 28-yard line. Let's see. It's going to be a play action. Trey Lance moves. He throws. Pass is caught. Number 89 gets pushed a yard shy of the first. That is Will Disley on the receiving end of it. It's going to be 2nd and 1. I have to guess for the Chargers. Trey Lance, 3rd overall pick in the 2021 draft by the 49ers. He's in his 5th season. Played the last 2 seasons with Cowboys and about 5 years. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Trey Lance really has never gotten a fair shot. But it's 2nd and 1 for the Chargers. They have it at the Lions 18. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. However, the ref does throw a flag. They pick up the first down, but there is a flag on the field. It's offside from the line, so that's going to be 5 yards. It was offside on the last two. So it's going to be 1st and 10 to the Chargers, and now they're, I think, officially in the red zone. First and 10 to the Chargers. They have about the line 13. What's it? Why is it so different? Alright, 1st and 10 to the Chargers at the line 13. And that's number 8. That's Amarian Hampton, the 1st round pick for the Chargers. Picked up Martin Hampton, 2024, North Carolina, 390 tackles, 1,606 rushing yards, 7 FPS, 336 receiving yards, and 7 Okay. After that, 8 yards left by Martin Hampton, the rookie running back on 2nd and 2. Chargers have it to Lions 5. And it was a fumble snap. Carolina quick. Carolina's really good at back. But we didn't say them to take them fumble. So I go up there and that was a great tackle. He was down tackle. That's your second tackle. That was a great tackle. If Rocketson did not make that tackle, that would have been a walk-in touchdown. All right, let's see. 4th and 2 or it's 4th and. So we're gonna go for the line side. We're gonna go for he throws it off and it's caught. Touchdown Chargers. Trey Lance to Will Disley. And the Chargers back first to open the lead. The Chargers have it. Trey Lance throws it to Will Disley. The first of the end zone. Through the touchdown. What about now? You can hear me now? Hold up. Hold on. Alright, you can hear me now? Alright, it's probably the music. Alright. But yeah, that was a great opening drive by Trey Lance and the Chargers. To be fair, they shouldn't even have had that drive, but you gotta take what you're given. But yeah, man, bro. What is this commercial? Okay, but yeah, Chargers. Like I said, excellent drive. But yeah. Oh my gosh, bro. Why am I getting flooded with bots? Hold on. Dad, hold on. I'm gonna need you to do something real quick. Hold on, Dad. Please don't go nowhere. Let me make you. Hold on, Dad. I'll be right back. Hold on. All right, Dad. Can you do something for me? I just made you a moderator. Can you block the watch NFL full season live bots? Just all you gotta do is click them, and there's gonna be like a block option. Can you please do that for me? I'll appreciate it. Because I just hate seeing them bots and stuff. So please do that. I just made you a moderator so you can do that. 1st and 10 for the Lions is gonna be a handoff. Number 13 gets pushed out of bounds. It's gonna be 2nd down for the Lions. So okay, and there's a flag on the play. It's gonna be holding. I don't think I can. Well, hold on. Let me see something. Okay, or never mind. I was able to do it. I'm still gonna keep you as a mod though, Dad. But apparently I could do it all along. But all right, well they're blocked. All right, 1st and 20 for the Detroit Lions coming up after the holding penalty. Who's that? Is that Hendon Hooker? Lions have it their own 25. Number 85 is in motion. There's gonna be a handoff to number 13, who is Craig Reynolds. And he's only going to get about 2 yards on the run, so it's going to be 2nd down for the Detroit Lions. All right. John Morton, this is his first season as the Lions offensive coordinator. He's the Broncos passing game coordinator in 2023-2024. Obviously replacing Ben Johnson. It'll be tough task. 2nd and 18 for the Lions inside their own about 26. Chargers look like they wanted to jump. 2nd and 18 for the Lions. No, that's Kyle Allen. Takes a snap, throws, and the pass is dropped. Is that a fumble? The Chargers recover, but no, they're going to say it's incomplete. Bro, that ball hit, who's that? Lovett? D. Lovett? That man had it in his hands. He's definitely getting cut. Bro, the ball was literally in his hands. You gotta catch that if you're Lovett. Your Ross is on. Your roster spot's on the line, dude. All right, it's 3rd and 18. It's going to be a draw play to Craig Reynolds, and the Chargers wrap up almost immediately, so it's going to be 4th down. He was able to get a few yards there, but not what you want. I'm trying to see what this dude's first name is. I saw his last name. See what this dude's name is. Dominique Lovett. You might be getting cut, my friend. All right, it's going to be 4th down after the Lions failed to run the ball. 4th and 14, and the Lions are going to be out there to punt. That was Troy Dye on the tackle, by the way. 4th and 14, let's see what the Lions do here, if they actually punt it or if they do like a fakey fake. Let's see, the punter is standing on the 16. All right, the punt is away. It's a sky kick almost. It's going to be returned by the Chargers, number 31, and okay, I mean he really went nowhere. See, that was actually Naeem Miller Hines, who was formerly known as Naheem Hines, but then changed his name to Naeem Miller Hines. 49ers, yeah. Yeah, every single team, it's like they're good with Harbaugh, but then whenever he leaves, they're not good. Yeah, Harbaugh just has that effect on people. Or on teams, I should say. 1st and 10 for the Chargers with 10:02 left in the first. There's Jim Harbaugh on the sideline. 1st and 10. Chargers have it at their own 28. Scott Matlock's in motion. It's going to be a play action. Trey Lance looking. He's going to check it down. The pass is caught by number 34. And it gets about maybe 6-ish yards. That was Jarrett Patterson on the reception. It's going to be 2nd down for the Chargers. Okay. Jim Harbaugh, this is 6th season as an NFL head coach, only head coach in NFL history to improve multiple teams by 6+ wins in his first season. Good for him. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 4 for the Chargers. They have the ball at their own 34. Okay, Trey Lance with the back lined up behind him. All right, guy in motion. It's going to be a play fake. Trey Lance He's just gonna throw that to the ground as it falls incomplete. I don't know what he was trying to do there. Incomplete. It was intended for Ollie Gadsden, who's another rookie, but it's gonna be third down. Yeah, Trey Lance, North Dakota State QB from 2018 to 2020 with 17 starts, third overall pick in the 2021 draft by the 49ers. He suffered a season-ending ankle injury in 2022 Week 2, traded to the Cowboys in August 2023, and signed a one-year, $2 million contract with the Chargers in the offseason. So that's Trey Lance's backstory. Not sure if any of y'all care, but if y'all wanted to, it's there. 3rd and 4 for the Los Angeles Chargers. With the ball at their own 34. Scoreboard just went away completely. Trey Lance takes a snap. Our scoreboard's back. Lance is going to go deep with it, and it is caught. Number 84 down the field. That is, I think, all right. That's Lambert Smith on the receiving end. He has 3 names, so I'm going to have to look that up. But Trey Lance, that was a beauty down the field. Okay, Trey Lance, maybe he's not fully cooked just yet. Maybe. Let me see. That was Keandre Lambert Smith. Okay. Now it's 2nd down. Let's see. It was a run for Jared Patterson. All right, 2nd and 8 for the Chargers. Oh man, that was a beauty. So I can think about right now, bro. That was a freaking beauty. Lance putting a nice touch on his pass. Yeah, man, Trey Lance having a nice game so far. 2nd and 8, it's going to be a handoff. For a second, I thought Trey Lance kept it. But now it's just a handoff up the middle. Gets about 2 more yards there. It's 3rd down for the Chargers. Okay. Don't expect too much stars play. I don't even think any stars are playing right now. Oh, ain't Will Disley like the starting tight end or something? Connor says football is back, baby. Yes, it is, man. Football is back. 3rd and 6 for the Chargers, and just a reminder, this is the only preseason game without the Saints in it that I'm going to be streaming, but, yeah. 3rd and 6, Chargers have it at the Lions 34. Trey Lance takes a snap. Lance looking to throw. He's scrambling. He has all the time in the world. The pocket's breaking down. Trey Lance breaks a sack, and he's just going to throw it out of bounds, as I guess no one was open there. There's be 4th down for the Chargers. That was actually a great play by Trey Lance. I'm not trying to glaze him, but that was actually, that's smart, not taking the sack. I mean, the Lions are getting the ball anyway, but it's like the way he didn't take the sack there is like, oh, they're actually kicking a field goal. Okay. I forgot they were in field goal range. Cameron Dicker last season, 3rd down for 42, 93%. Long as it's a 59-yard. All right, let's see if Cameron Dicker can make this. 52-yard field goal. I know he has the leg for it. The kick is up, and it is. It doinks, and it's no good. It doinks out. Hits the left upright and bounces into the end zone. But it doesn't matter. He does not make the field goal, and the Lions are going to get the ball with 7:30 left in the first. Cameron Dicker, for a second, it looked like it was good. But then it shanked, and then it was like, okay, it has a chance to go back in, but then it doinked out. That was just a crazy field goal. The Lions are going to get the football back. I mean, to recap that drive, like other than that one great pass Trey Lance had, it was just like a normal drive. So, All right, but yep, Lions are going to get the ball back. We're going to see if they can if they're going to be able to score off of that. Probably not though, but maybe. All right. Detroit Lions, they're about to take the field. Now, so far, Trey Lance is 4 for 6, 48 yards and the touchdown. Trey Lance is having a pretty nice game. Amari Hampton, 2 carries for 9 yards, and Keandre Lambert Smith, got that 1 reception for them. 28 yards, boy. Okay. Now, it's a 7-0 game. Obviously, it doesn't matter who wins or loses, but hey, I'm just here. Just have fun. Why did you show me that commercial? Don't remind me of that Eagles Saints game from a year ago. Well, why I got to see that? Well, why did Jason Kelce have to watch that game and not I don't know, like an Eagles Chargers game or an Eagles Commanders game. Why did it have to be Eagles Saints, man? Well, why? Answer my freaking question. All right, now I'm playing, but still, it's still hurtful. But anyways, 7-0. We're gonna see if the Chargers can hold off the Lions, but let's see. I will say, bro, that receiver that dropped that pass in Detroit, he's gonna get cut. Like, love it, bro. Yeah, he's on his way out. Yeah. But anyways, oh, that's nice. Youth and high school football. All right, 7:30 left in the first. It's gonna be 1st and 10 for the Lions. They have the ball at their own 42. Number 85 is going in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Craig Reynolds, and he bounces outside, but he loses yards there. There is a flag, though. Let's see. Is this going to be another flag on the Lions? Let's see. Nope, it's offsides on the Chargers. It's on Deshaun Hands. Not good. Not good. Let's see. We're at the Weirport. I don't know what that is, Connor. So the flag was on Deshaun Hand, who in last season had 1 sack, 1 forced fumble, and 5 tackles for loss, and signed a 1-year, $2.4 million contract this offseason. All right, 1st and 5 for the Lions after the offsides penalty on Mr. Deshaun Hand. They have the ball almost to the Hall of Fame logos. They have the ball at their own 47. Craig Reynolds goes in motion. Kyle Allen throws it to Craig Reynolds. He catches it. Craig Reynolds busting through the defense and gets a first down in the Chargers territory. Brought down by Kennard of the Chargers, but it's going to be first down to the Lions. Kyle Allen, he's kind of moving the Lions offense a little bit. That was a pretty good throw by Kyle Allen. I ain't going to lie to you. For a second, it looked like Kirk was going to drop that too. Man, maybe, bro, I never thought I would see a game where the Chargers had better receivers than the Lions, but it is preseason for a reason. 1st and 10 for the Lions. They have the ball at the Chargers 43. Kyle Allen's under center. It's going to be a handoff to Craig Reynolds. Craig Reynolds got hit hard, but gets like 2 yards and hangs onto the football as he gets hit by Tony Jefferson. It's going to be 2nd down for the Detroit Lions. Okay. It's going to be 2nd and 9, so they're only giving him 1 yard. I thought he at least got 2, but it's 2nd and 9 for the Lions. Lions have it at the Chargers 42. They started from their own 42. Now they already have it at the Chargers 42. Kyle Allen under center. It's a play action. Kyle Allen, he's looking. He's just going to throw it to the ground. What is it with all these dirt passes, bro? It's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Lions. It's the ball. Wait, there's a flag. Are they going to call that grounding? Kyle Allen's complaining right now. Are they going to call that grounding? Yep, it's intentional grounding on Kyle Allen of the Detroit Lions. They're going to call that grounding, I think. Well, yeah, he did this. It's 3rd down. What are they going to mark it? Let's see. I think that's around the 46, but it's going to be 3rd and long. Let's see. All right, they took away the ground, and actually it's 3rd and 9. All right, that's actually, I think, actually the right call, because as I was looking at it, I was like, there is a receiver in the area, so. All right, so it's going to be 3rd and 9, so it's just going to be an incomplete pass with 5:55 left in the first, so they took away the ground. All right, 3rd and 9 for the Detroit Lions. Lions offense under Ben Johnson last season, 29 points per game, 95 yards per game, 67% red zone touchdown percentage, and all led the NFL. Yeah, I mean, this guy has lots to do to replace Ben Johnson. 3rd and 9. Lions have it at the Chargers 42. 5:55 remaining in the first. Ooh, Chargers nearly jumped there. I even saw that. Kyle Allen takes the snap. Allen drops back. He throws. And it's intercepted by the Chargers. He's going to go 50, 45, 40. He's running down the field to the 20, 10. And he's going to go out of bounds, but it's going to be first and goal for the Chargers. Who's that? Number 46, I think that read. Let's see. That was N. Reed. Let me, intercepted by the Chargers. You can't be doing that, Kyle Allen, if you want to make the team. That was a bad thrown ball. That was just a poor thrown ball by Kyle Allen. It's like, and number 85 had a chance to get a first down. Like that was a catchable ball if Kyle Allen threw it on the money, but no, let's see. Hold on. Trying to see. That was Nico Reed with the interception. And took the Chargers all the way inside the 10-yard line. Why does that guy look like Justin Jefferson? I'm pretty sure that's Darren James, but that guy looks like he's Justin Jefferson. So now it's going to be first and goal for the Chargers at the Lions' 6-yard line. Okay, then. Let's see if Trey Lance, if he's still in the game. You know, this preseason, so they, rotate quarterbacks. All right, it's going to be a handoff to Kendall Vidal, and he's going to go out of bounds at, the 2, maybe 1. It's going to be second and goal for the Chargers. Let's see. Yeah. That was a touchdown-saving hit right there by Rocket Sin. Rocket Sin's been making some good tackles today. That's the second time he saved a touchdown. Second and goal for the Chargers at the 2. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, and he fights, and he's in. Touchdown, Chargers. As I think. Hold up. Yep. Kamani Vidal punches it in as the Chargers go up by 2 scores early. Chargers are up 13-0. What's that, Mike? What's that, Slim South 504? You can have whatever you like. Yeah. Cameron Dicker coming out here for the extra point as the offensive line are just standing up. So, ref ain't blow whistle yet. All right, Cameron Dicker looking the ref for some reason. All right, 5:13 left in the first. Cameron Dicker's lining up for the PAT. Let's see if he can make this one. I mean, missed the field goal earlier. All right, let's see here. Kick is up, and it is good. Chargers go up 14-0. Oh, guys, I'll be right back. I'm trying to make some self. I'm back. Oh, now the Chargers lead 14-0. I mean, that drive, the Chargers really didn't really have to work, man. I mean, it only took them 2 plays to get into the end zone, and their only reason it took 2 plays is mostly due to the fact that Kyle Allen just threw a terrible ball. I don't know if Hendon Hooker is still hurt. It's been hurt for 2 years, but I think if I was the Lions, I would just put in Hendon Hooker right now and see what he has. Because Kyle Allen is just not good at football, bro. That man was throwing that interception, bro. I'm sorry, Kyle. But you need to. I don't know what you need, but yeah, he's not it. But yeah, it's 14-0. I mean, I'm not really looking at wins or losses from teams, let alone not even the Saints. So yeah. But yeah, now it's 14-0. Let's see. Let's see if the Lions can get some points on this drive. Let's see, man. It's 14-0, bro. Not a good sign for the Lions. Sterling Sharp, Hall of Fame inductee. Yep. A lot of stuff's going on with his brother. Just got fired from ESPN. got sued twice. Bruh. Yeah, I mean, Sterling Sharp was one of the best receivers in the NFL whenever he was playing. Yeah, he's a 3-time first-team All-Pro selection, 5-time Pro Bowler, and one of 13 NFL players to win the receiving crown. You know, in 1992. So, all right. The kick is away. It's going to be returned out of the end zone by the Lions. Let's see, and he returns it to about the 23-yard line. That was someone. Nico Reed made the tackle. The guy that just got the pick. It looked like it was going to be a pick six for a second, but yeah. Ooh, Sterling Sharp is getting emotional. Hold on, yo. It's crazy. 1st and 10 of the Lions at their own 23. It's going to be a play action. Kyle Allen, he slings it. It's caught wide open, and that's an easy first down. That's Isaac Tesla, the rookie receiver out of Arkansas. A lot of Saints fans wanted to draft him. There he goes. Yeah. Dean Leonard made the hit out of bounds. It's going to be first down for the Detroit Lions. All right. 1st and 10. Lions have it at their own 47. Looks like they're lining up in pistol formation. It's going to be another play action. Kyle Allen, he's rolling out. He throws, and it's caught by Isaac Tesla again as he gets hit, but he goes out of bounds. Gets hit again by Dean Leonard, so that was basically the same play. He's on the different side of the field. But it's going to be first down for the Detroit Lions, boy. Them Lions, man. They're literally down 14-0 to a preseason roster. But to be fair, they also have a preseason roster. And I would say the Chargers preseason roster is definitely better than the Lions preseason roster. That I will say. Anyways, Sterling Sharp is just having a phone conversation with this reporter right now. So, 1st and 10. It's going to be a handoff, and Craig Reynolds, I think that's who that was, yeah. Craig Reynolds just slipped after he got the ball and freaking fell down and then got back up, but it couldn't save the play at second down. Sterling Sharp since 1960, one of 5 players to make the Hall of Fame after a career of 7 or fewer seasons. Yeah, look, bro, he had to cut his career short, but if he didn't do that, bro, if he didn't get hurt, bro, he would have probably been the top 10 receiver of all time. Mm. 2nd and 12. Lions have at the Chargers 33. Kyle Allen takes a snap and shotgun. He throws. It's a check down. It's caught by number 19. And that's Lovett. So Lovett, the guy that dropped the pass earlier, kind of redeems himself. It's going to be 3rd down for the Lions. You know, he was tackled by Dean Leonard, man. Dean Leonard, that's your 3rd straight tackle. You plan on, quitting? No, I'm playing. But still. All right, it's going to be 3rd down for the Lions. Third and 2. Lions have it inside the Chargers 24. Kyle Allen takes a snap. Allen, he's going to throw it up. And it is intercepted by the Chargers again. That's the 2nd pick. I'm not going to lie. I thought that was pass interference, to be honest with you. Tony Jefferson gets the pick, and I think we've probably seen the last of Kyle Allen in the NFL. With 2:17 left in the first. Bro, I thought initially watching that was pass interference, but But they're not going to call it. It's going to be 1st down with the Chargers now after the interception. That's the 2nd interception thrown. Kyle Allen. The Lions already got 3 turnovers. Yeah, that was PI. I ain't going to lie to you. But still, even if that was called, maybe that would have been a touchdown. But, shoot. I might be at the Hall of Fame game next year. Who knows? But that was just a bad pass by Kyle Allen, though. But I think that was low-key PI, but they're not going to call it. So, Yeah, it was picked off in the end zone. That was a money ball, just a money ball to the other team. First and 10 for the Chargers at their own 20 with 2:17 left in the first. But we're still in the first quarter, and yeah, we're almost an hour into the string. Trey Lance, play action. He is going to roll out and get sacked by the Lions. That's Grant Stewart, the guy that fumbled the ball earlier today on the first play of the game. But he gets the sack, so it's going to be second down with the Chargers. And probably second 16, 15, 18, 25, 38, maybe second and 62. I don't know, something like that. Not I'm playing, but still. Bro, Sterling Sharp knows he wants to cry. And I wouldn't blame him if he does, man. Second and 15. Lance throws over the middle. It's caught. For a second, I was about to say Justin Herbert. But it's going to be third down. As that is to Ollie Gadsden, the rookie tight end. It's going to be third down for the Chargers. It's third down. Third and 8. Third and 8, third and 8, third and 8. Yeah. Third and 8, third and 8, third and 8. Yeah. Third and 8 for the Chargers. They have the ball inside their own 21. Trey Lance takes a snap. Lance, he's looking. He throws. It's caught. It was a high pass. Like a high ball, but it's caught, but he doesn't go nowhere. I mean, fourth down. That pass was caught by Darius Davis, and he got tackled by Hatlett. It's going to be fourth down for the Chargers, and they're going to punt. It looks like Kyle Allen's going to take the field again. I mean, I personally would just put in Hendon Hooker if he's active, but he's not. All right, Lovett's back there. Lovett is still living off that drop. I understand his nerves and all, but still, man, it's crazy. It's fourth and 4 for the Chargers. Chargers going to punt it from their own 26-yard line. Let's see. All right, the punt is away. It's going. Okay, pretty good punt, I'm not going to lie. All right, Lovett fields at the 21. Lovett's running around the Chargers defense. Okay, Lovett. Other than that one drop he had on the first pass of the game, he's been kind of playing good, man. And that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter, where we see the Chargers with a 14-0 lead. Whew. But yeah. Man, oh man. Going to the second quarter. It's going to be a long game. We're already almost an hour in. The Lions been getting dog walked, or I guess cat walked. Ugh. But yeah, so. Okay. First and 10 of the Lions at their own 40. Start the second quarter. Alright, it's going to be a handoff to Craig Reynolds. Craig Reynolds up the middle. Picks up a cute little 10 yards. It's brought down by Williamson, but it's going to be first down for the Detroit Lions. Panning the camera over to Isaac Tesla. Yep, Isaac Tesla was a third-round selection, 70th overall in the 2025 draft out of Arkansas. His hometown is Hudsonville. Is that stand for Michigan? It does, then hey, he's playing for his hometown team. Alright, first and 10 for the Detroit Lions. The clock stops. What's going on? What happened?
Look up to the screen to check out to see if the first down was made using technology. It's a first down.
Oh. So this is the virtual measurement. Look how technology changed the world. Yeah, that's first down. I didn't even think you had to review that. But anyways, first and 10 for the Lions. Lions have it inside the 50. It's going to be a handoff again to Craig Reynolds. Gets about 3 yards there. It's going to be second down. Charge, make the tackle almost immediately. Isaac Tesla, wide receiver number 18. He's a rookie, man. See, Isaac Tesla's been having a solid game, man. Boy, Isaac Tesla must drive a Tesla. It's second and 8 for the second and 6 for the Detroit Lions. 6 and 8 for a second. They have at the charge 46. It's gonna be a play action. Kyle Allen throws, caught by by Shane Zilstra. They're marking that short. It's third down now. I thought that was a first down because he wasn't touched in my opinion, but okay. Third down for the Detroit Lions. Yeah. Third and 1. The Detroit Lions in the Garden of the King. Third and 1. Lions have it at the Chargers 41. Craig Reynolds goes in motion, kinda. Play clock's running down. Kyle Allen takes a snap, but they blew the whistle. They're going to throw the flag. I think they're going to get them to delay game. Nope, the Lions got a timeout just in time. Lions get the timeout off so they don't got to waste. So, yeah, he was a Lions fan growing up. So, yeah, the Lions call a timeout so they don't got to lose 5 yards. Dang, bro. So, the Lions. So, this was like meant to be, kind of. I remember last time? No. It's third and 1 for the Lions. Lions have it at the Chargers 41. Allen's under center. So we hand off to Craig Reynolds, and he gets about 5 yards there and gets a first down. Just right up the gut. Just killed him. Jasir Taylor made the tackle, but it didn't matter as that man Craig Reynolds picking up first down. Gonna be first and 10 for the Detroit Lions. Lions have it the Chargers 37 to be handled Craig Reynolds. Craig Reynolds busts up the seam, and that's a clear first down. Like no one in between the guys. Mickens makes the tackle. Craig Reynolds is slow to get up, but it's a first down for the Lions. Does end up getting up. He's jogging back the sideline. So Craig Reynolds, man, already having a great game already. Hopefully this Hall of Fame game doesn't end like last year's did, where they had to end the whole game. Oh, Craig Reynolds, bro, looked like he bumped his head on the turf. 1st and 10. Craig Reynolds already has 8 rushes for 36 yards. 1st and 10 on the lines at the Chargers 24. It's going to be another handoff. Number 42, who that is? Jay Small. Who's that? 2nd down. As he only got like a yard there. Lions are driving, though. They're almost in the red zone. Trying to see who this Jay Small cat is. Yeah, cat. Okay. Jabari Small. It's 2nd and 9 for the Lions at the Chargers 23. Oh, the refs throw the flag. Pre-snap penalty. They call a false start on the Lions. False start on did I just say false start? False start on Jay Jones of the Detroit Lions. I think his name's probably Justin Jones, so that's like Jay Jones, I know. Alright, 2nd and 14 for the Detroit Lions. Lions have at the Chargers 28. It's going to be another handoff to Jabari Small. Spins out of the tackle, but then gets brought down almost immediately as he gets like maybe 2 yards there. It's 3rd and 11. Yeah, I'm sorry, Lions fans, but yeah, Kyle Allen, if you got to start Kyle Allen for whatever reason, y'all lost. Kyle Allen can't even do good against some practice squad people. That is crazy. All right, well, it's 3rd and 11 for the Lions as they have it at the Chargers 25. All right. They don't even trust him to throw the ball right now. All right, well, now Kyle Allen takes a snap. He's looking, throws, passes caught over the middle. His helmet comes off. It's going to be 4th down as that's Lovett on the catch. You know, he's still famous for that drop earlier, but, you know, his helmet came off. He put his helmet back on, and now it's 4th down. You know, Mickens and Jasir Taylor saved the 1st down there. 4th down. See what they're going to do. They're going for it. Lions since 2021, 151 4th down conversion attempts. They converted 84, hosting the NFL during that stretch, which is also 56%. 4th and 3. Lions are going for it from the Chargers 17, which is in the red zone. Kyle Allen takes a snap. Allen looking. He pump fakes, scrambles to the left. He's going to run, and I think he may have just, I think he just barely gets the 1st down. And I mean barely, as Johnson forces them out of bounds. It's going to be 1st down for the Detroit Lions. Glory to the King. Glory to Alright. 1st and 10 for the Lions. They have it at the Chargers 16. No, 14. Chargers 14. It's going to be a handoff to Jabari Small, and he gets like 2 yards maybe. I mean, 2nd down for the Lions as Scott Matlock, ain't he like a fullback or something? Well, Matlock makes the tackle. It's going to be 2nd down for the Detroit Lions. All right, 2nd and 8. So far, Lions drive 10 plays, 48 yards, and 6:42 off the clock. 2nd and 8. Lions have at the Chargers 12. It's going to be a pitch to Jabari Small. Jabari Small cuts up the field, gets like 2.5 yards there. It's going to be 3rd down as Kay Williamson and Junior Colston makes the tackle. All right, it's third down for the Lions. Let's see. Detroit Lions under Dan Campbell, 2021, 3-13-1. Missed the playoffs, 2022, 9-8, missed the playoffs on tiebreaker. 2023, 12-5, lost in the NFC Championship. 2024, 15-2, lost in the division round. First team to improve by 3+ wins in 3 straight seasons in NFL history. That was over the last 4 seasons. Okay. Yeah, but now I think they're going to tank this season. Well, not tank, but I think they're going to go like 9-8. So 3rd and 5. Lions have the Chargers 9. So the screen pass to Levette. He's going to be like a yard shy of the first. It's going to be 4th down. Williamson has been having a solid game so far. Makes the first down saving tackle. And if you're the Lions, you got to go for it. You just have to. And you know Dan Campbell is going for it. Let's see. That was. Oh, no. Ooh, wait, no. Not Lions. Is that Kendall Williamson? 4th and 1. Lions going. Yeah, it's Kendall Williamson. Lions are going for it on 4th and 1 from the Chargers 5. Kyle Allen takes a snap. He throws the pass. I think he caught it. Yeah, for a second I thought he dropped that. That would have been so bad if he dropped that. But it's going to be 1st and goal now, as that was caught by Lovitz. The guy that, Shoot. Come back. 1st and goal for the Lions. They have it at the Chargers 3. It's going to be a handoff to Craig Reynolds as he's back, and he gets, no yards. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It's going to be 2nd and goal as C. Murphy makes the tackle. Who's C. Murphy? Who made the tackle? Caleb Murphy. Okay. The second quarter's going back fast. Okay, Caleb Murphy, 8 career games played, 5 in 2024. 2nd and goal, handoff to Craig Reynolds, and Craig Reynolds walks in. Well, it doesn't really walk in, but he gets into the end zone as that is a Detroit Lions touchdown. Lions are on the board. It took half the second quarter to do so, but they're on the board. Whew. Okay. Craig Reynolds was able to punch it in. All right, Lions lining up for the extra point. Is that 39? Kick is up, and it was a high kick, but it's good. That's the only thing that matters when it comes to these NFL execs. So now it's 14-7. Okay. Chargers pretty good job there. Or Lions pretty good job. Anyways, well, pretty good game so far for being Hall of Fame. Man, look, I like the preseason, man. I like almost all the NFL events. Well, no, I actually do like them all. I even like the Pro Bowl, to be honest with you. The only reason I don't stream the Pro Bowl is because there's not really much stuff to stream when it comes to that. Oh, yeah, I'm doing something real quick. Antonio Gates, I think, is the next Pro Bowler they're going to talk to. Anyways, yep, 3-time first team All Pro selection, 8-time Pro Bowler, and the member of the NFL's All Decade team of the 2000s is Antonio Gates. All right, 14-7. Kick is away. It's going to be a bouncing kick, and they throw the flag. I don't know if it hit the landing zone. He just throws it. Yeah, the ball didn't reach the landing zone, so it's a flag on the line's kick. So the Chargers didn't get the ball at the 40, and that's what the thing is. Here, put death in its place. Glory to the cross. Glory to the King. Alright, let's see if the Lions, or the Chargers, see if they can score. 1st and 10 for the Chargers at their own 40. It's going to be a handoff to Hassan Haskins, only maybe just got back to the line of scrimmage, to be honest with you. Let me say that. Antonio Gates. So he played basketball at Central High School. That's nice. Looked like he was pretty good at basketball, too. Second and 8 for the Chargers at their own 42. It's going to be a handoff. Okay, he's breaking lots of tackles. That's Naeem Hines Miller there. It's going to be 1st down. Antonio Gates set the tight end record for 112 touchdowns in his career. 1st and 10. It's a short pass to Naeem Hines Miller. Or Naeem Miller Hines, I think it actually is. So he's 2nd down. Yep. Antonio Gates, most touchdown catches under 16 by tight end in NFL history, which is 7th among all players. Yeah, Antonio Gates was one of them ones. He was definitely one of the best tight ends of all time. He's up there with the Tony Gonzalez's, the Rob Gronkowski's, the Travis Kelce's. 2nd and 6 for the Chargers at the Lions 45. Trey Lance is under center. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Naeem Miller Hines and gets like maybe 2 yards. But it's going to be 3rd down. It's brought down by Turner and Lynn. And it's 3rd down. Yeah. Ah. Alright. Alright, 3rd and 4 for the Chargers at the Lions 43. Trey Lance, quick throw that hit the head of a Lions defender. There is a flag, though, so let's see what the flag is. If I had to guess, it's probably going to be like holding or something. Alright, let's see the flag. Ooh, it's going to be hands to the face on the Lions. So that's an automatic 1st down. They call it on Ennis Rakestraw. Oh, you can't be doing that in the preseason. Doesn't matter. It's going to be 1st down for the Chargers now due to the 5-yard penalty. All right. First and 10 for the Chargers after the penalty first down. Chargers have it the Lions 38. It's going to be a play action. Trey Lance throws, and it's caught by T. Fisk. And that is a first down deep in the Lions territory. Lions have just been shooting themselves in the foot this game, and this is just the preseason. So Norris was able to make a tackle. First and 10 for the Chargers. Trey Lance so far, 8 for 10, 82 yards and a touchdown. First and 10 for the Chargers. Chargers have it at the Lions 19. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Gets like 5 yards there. That's Naheem Miller-Hines. That's actually like 4 yards. Montrevious Adams brings him down. Give me second down. Let's see if the Chargers run into the 2-minute warning. Let's see if that's what they decide to do. Second and 6, and I think that they're going to. Trey Lance is already on the sideline, laughing it up with Jim Harbaugh. And yep, it is the 2-minute warning while the Chargers have a 7-point lead over the Lions, 14-7. Okay. In Canton, Ohio, for the Hall of Fame game. Okay, man. It's a good game so far. It's a good game so far. Let's see if there's any NFL news that we could react to on stream. Anyways, let's see. Well, let's get some Saints stuff in here because there is some stuff about the Saints. Hold up. Saints 8-year veteran has a bold take for New Orleans. Let's see. What's the take? Devon Godchow played with Dolphins and Patriots. Yeah, Devon Godchow, man. He said that the Saints training camp is the best camp he's ever been part of. He was at the Dolphins training camp and the Patriots training camp when he played for both those teams. Look, I think that's great to hear, man, because with Dennis Allen, I don't think a lot of people are saying good stuff about Dennis Allen's training camps. I ain't gonna lie, though. Ironically, Dennis Allen, he had us vibing in the training camp sometimes. Like, Dennis Allen, there was this one time where he was, I think Lattimore challenged him to a race, and he actually did. When Dennis Allen first came here, it was like, okay, I think he could be, like, a player's coach, like a guy that we needed, but he indeed was not. So, yeah. But, I hope Devon Godchow means what he says and is not just trying to get on our good side, because I don't want lies. So hopefully he means what he says. I mean, I think I do believe him, though, because, if you think about it, Kellen Moore has been having the guys do some special stuff. So, I'm excited for this team this season, and I think we're going to be good this year. I can't wait to prove all the people wrong. All right, Jared Allen. He's going to be the next Hall of Famer to go over. Yep, 4-time first-team All-Pro selection, 5-time Pro Bowler, and 136 career sacks, which is 12th in the NFL since 1982. That's Jared Allen's Hall of Fame resume. All right, let's see how the last 2 minutes of the first half goes. All right, 2nd and 6 for the Chargers at the Lions 15. 2 minutes left in the half. Trey Lance takes a snap. Lance is looking. He throws it to the end zone, and he just overthrows Trey Harris, and the pass is incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Chargers. He just overshoots Trey Harris, the rookie receiver out of Ole Miss. 2nd-round pick, I'm pretty sure. So it's going to be 3rd down for the Chargers. Jared Allen, 7 straight seasons with 10-plus sacks from 2007 to 2013, 3rd longest streak in the NFL since 1982. Okay. It's third down. All right, 3rd and 6. Chargers have the line's 15. It's a quick dart, number 84, and that is a touchdown for the Chargers. Number 84 strikes into the end zone. Okay. Touchdown Chargers. The kick is up. It is good. Chargers up 21-7. Back in the building, Mike says Kai. Appreciate you, Kai. Appreciate it. Hold on, just give me one. I'm just going around making a few people moderators right now. You know, if I really rock at you, you know, I think you deserve a moderator. You know, I think you deserve one, so I gave you one. But yeah, Chargers. Oh, I gotta get the score up. So yeah. So far, I made Slim South a moderator today. I made my dad a moderator, and I made you a moderator, Kyle. But yeah, Chargers now up 21-7. Whew, got 2 people watching. I appreciate y'all both. You know, and don't worry, y'all. I'll be streaming the Saints Chargers game on the 10th, on August 10th. So be prepared, man. If you think this game's crazy, just wait till the Saints play. You know, I'm gonna be on the roof, bro. I don't care if it's preseason, regular season, playoffs, Super Bowl, or middle game in June. I don't care, bro, if they're playing against charity or well, obviously, you know. But still, I don't care if they're like playing in one of those charity games. Right now, Saints winning every single time they touch the field. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. What else can we talk about? Appreciate you, man. Yeah, appreciate you too, Kyle. Yeah, Jack Beck, you know. Yeah, you know, former receiver in college, and he's a receiver for the Raiders now. Apparently, he was talking about, you know, how he's going to try to play for his brother, as his brother was one of those people that was getting attacked on New Year's, you know, from that New Year's debacle, you know, early, like way early in the year. It's crazy. So hopefully, look, I'm rooting for Jack Beck. I'm rooting for him. Anyways, all right, next. All right, whenever we go back to commercial break, it's probably going to be halftime. So then we're just going to get to like how the guys have been doing. All right, 151 left in the half. Chargers up 21-7. Chargers about to kick it away. It's going to be returned from about the 6. That's Lovett, and he returns it to about the 19, I would say. No, they're marking at the 25. What the heck was I seeing? I probably got the yard lines confused. But all right, it's going to be Lions football. That was a beautiful pass by Trey Lance, and that was just great execution by the Chargers to get into the end zone. Poor execution by the Lions defense, though. Like Boodle, that's his name, on the DB that was chasing Lambert Smith. I think that's who that was. First and 10 on the Lions at their own 25 with 1:44 left in the half. All right. Kyle Allen takes a snap. He's going to throw, and Lovett tripped on his route. Ball falls incomplete. Lovett tripped on his route. Like, Lovett just fell to the ground. It's going to fall incomplete, you know, second attempt. But even if Lovett didn't fall, that pass was nowhere near Lovett. So, or maybe that is to the foul. I don't know. But all I know is that 2nd and 10 for the Detroit Lions. Lions have it at their own 25 with 140 left in the half. 2nd and 10. Kyle Allen takes a snap. Love it. Allen throws. It's caught by Jabari Small. He breaks a tackle. Jabari Small cuts up field. Gets about 6 yards there. It's going to be 3rd down for the Lions. All right. Jared Allen still talking. You know, he's one of the Hall of Famers. That's going to be Drew Brees next year. I'm telling you. 3rd and 4. Lions have it their own 31. Kyle Allen takes a snap, and Kyle Allen is going to get out of trouble. He slides, but he doesn't get the 1st down. Yep, they're going to mark a 4th down, and the clock's still going to run. So it's 4th down. Let's see what the Lions decide to do here. I have to imagine that they probably pumped the ball here, but, you know, it is Lions. 2004, Week 11, Patriots versus Chiefs. Let me guess that's Jared Allen sacking that boy Tom Brady. It was Junior Cole's, and then that was Week 2 against the Colts. Dang, bro. All right, the Chargers ended up calling their first time out, so okay, that's smart about the Chargers. Jared Allen, Jamar Jagger, Brian Bosworth. Okay, why are these just some of those people? All right. Well, it's 4th down. It's going to be 4th and 2 for the Lions at their own 33. Shoot, if I'm the Lions, bro, I'm going for it. Look, I've been very vocal ever since I started YouTube. Bro, I don't believe in punting in the preseason, man. Look, it's preseason. Let them guys go for it on 4th and 2. Of course, they're going to punt it, but it's like, nah. All right, Kasi, your comment. I'll get to it in a second. The punt is away. It's traveling. It's fair caught at around the 10-yard line. All right. Chargers got a stout defense. 3 turnovers in the first half. That's impressive. Yeah, man. You know, the first turnover, it was the fumble. Like, that was the first play of the game, like, on special teams. On that special teams buffoonery. Then, you know, you had that pick. Kyle Allen just threw a terrible ball. And then the 3rd time, I will say I would probably throw the flag on PI. That's just me, though. But yeah, I mean, the Chargers defense, look, they're no joke, man. Tyler Shuck is going to have, Tyler Shuck, Spencer Rattler, and Jay Kane are both going to playing against the same Chargers defense, so we got to analyze them, man. As he's going up against the same Chargers defense in a week from now. Well, kind of. Technically 2 weeks from now, but in football world, a week from now. But yeah. Angels sing our God is awesome. But yeah, man. So Chargers can get the ball back. You know, they're probably not going to do nothing with it. I mean, they still might. They're 90 yards away from the end zone, but, you know, who says that they got to play for a touchdown, you know? Obviously, it'd be sick, but, you know. Just play like it's Madden, bro. If I'm the Chargers and the Lions, I'm playing like it's Madden. You know, it's the Hall of Fame game, man. Give them a game to remember. And if you don't get it and you start losing the game because of it, okay. It's not like this counts to your actual record. I mean, yeah, if you make a bad play on 4th down, it might cost you like your job, but still, man, go for it, man. High risk, high reward. But I can't believe football's already back, man. 7 long months since we haven't seen a live football game in the NFL, at least. Tyler Shuck wasn't even our quarterback the last time we saw some football. Crazy. Yeah. It's been 7 months, but it felt like 7 years. 7 long, dreadful months. I had to watch other sports, man. Easy. Alright. Let's resume this Hall of Fame game. Oh, yeah. 104 left in the half. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. They have at their own 10. Number 42 in motion. It's going to be a handoff. Okay, who was that? I think was that Naheem Miller Hines? No, that was Kamani Vidal or Kamani Vital, however you say that name. He gets tackled. All right, second down. Clock's gonna run. There's still 40 seconds. You're gonna have to take one more snap at least. Second and 5. Chargers have it at their own 15. The second and 5. This is gonna be handed off. Yeah, they're just taking it to halftime. Hand off to Kamani Vidal. It's gonna be third down. All right, number 61's happy for some reason. Nah, I get it, bro. He's just fired up to be there. It's third down. All right, the clock's gonna run. Trey Lance saying huddle, but there's 15 seconds. They're not calling timeout. They're just gonna let it go to half. Halftime. Chargers with a 21-7 lead. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, 0. 2, 1, 0. 1, 0, 0. Okay, going to halftime. Halftime in the first game of the season. Boy, did I need this. That's not how you spell halftime, Mikey. That's how you spell halftime. Halftime Chargers with the 21-7 lead over the Lions. Alright, I'll be right back. Hold on, give me a second. What's up, bro? What you doing? Again? Yeah, some of that. I don't think that's really how you get over sadness. Maybe. Fries aren't money. Yeah, you can pick fries. Yeah. They money can also choke. What? So you would rather die over money, knowing that you're never going to be able to see money up ever again, and it's not even going to pay for your medical bill? Alright, well, you eat your fries and try not to cry. We're back for the halftime reports. Come on. Look, I've been talking for an hour with nothing to drink, so bro, I need some, bro. My voice is running out on me. All right, let's go over the box score. How are both of these teams doing? So on the Chargers side, so Trey Lance, 9 for 12, 97 yards, 2 touchdowns. I think Trey Lance having a good game, man. He's definitely been the best quarterback out of the two. Chargers rushing attack, they've had 6 different guys running the ball. Naheem Miller Hines, 4 carries for 16 yards. Kamani Vidal, 4 carries, 13 yards, and a touchdown. Amari and Hampton, their first round pick, 2 carries, 9 yards. Jarrett Patterson, one carry for 2 yards. Son Haskins, 1 carry for 2 yards. And Trey Lance, 1 carry. The Chargers receiving end. Keandre Lambert-Smith, 2 receptions for 43 yards and a touchdown. Tucker Fisk, 1 reception, 19 yards. Will Disley, 2 receptions, 14 yards and a touchdown. Oh, so it's Oran Gatson the second, 1 reception for 7 yards. Jarrett Patterson, 1 reception for 6 yards. Naheem Miller Hines, 1 reception for 4 yards. And Darius Davis, 1 reception for 4 yards. And Trey Harris is like, hey, I'm here. But, Fumbles, man. Trey Lance did fumble the ball 1 time, but did get back on it. And Kendall Williamson recovered a fumble. Their defense, Amani Johnson, 5 total tackles, 2 solo. Dean Leonard, 3 total, 3 solo. Jasir Taylor, 3 total, 2 solo. Kendall Williamson, 3 total, 2 solo. Nico Reed, Three total, 2 solo, and 2 passes defended. Caleb Murphy, 3 total, 2 solo, and 1 tackle for loss. Tony Jefferson, 2 total, 2 solo, and 1 pass defended. Junior Colson, 2 total, 2 solo. RJ Mickens, 2 total, 1 solo. Tremont Morris Brush, 2 total. Troy Dye, 1 total, 1 solo. Naquan Jones, 1 total, 1 solo. Scott Matlock, 1 total, 1 solo. Kamani Vidal, 1 total, 1 solo. Kyle Kennard, 1 total, 1 solo. Adio Agbania, 1 total. And Tara Edwards, 1 total. Interceptions, they had Nico Reed get 1 interception for 60 yards, and Tony Jefferson get 1 interception. And punt returns, Naeem Miller-Hines, 1 return for 2 yards, longest return being a 2-yard game. Cameron Dicker, when it comes to kicking, he's 0 for 1, but he's 3 for 3 on extra points and has 3 points. J.K. Scott, 1 punt for 53 yards. Line side of things. Kyle Allen, 9 for 14, 91 yards, and 2 interceptions. Running the ball. Craig Reynolds has been their focal point. 10 carries, 38 yards, and 1 touchdown. Jabari Small, 4 carries, 9 yards, and Kyle Allen, 2 carries for 5 yards. Receiving, Isaac Tesla, 2 receptions for 46 yards. Dominique Lovett, 4 receptions for 24 yards. Craig Reynolds, 1 reception for 10 yards. Jabari Small, 1 reception for 6 yards. And Shane Zolstra, 1 reception for 5 yards. Fumbles, Grant Stewart fumbled the ball 1 time and lost it. In their defense, Grant Stewart, who we just mentioned, 4 total tackles, 3 solo, 1 sack, 2 tackles for loss, and 1 QB hit. He's had a good day. Other than that fumble, he's had a good day. Eric Hollett, 4 total, 2 solo. Ahmed Hansen, 3 total, 1 solo. Trevor Nowask, 3 total, 1 solo. Rock Ya-Sin, 2 total, 2 solo. He's had a great game. Ezekiel Turner, 2 total, 1 solo. Nate Lynn, 2 total, 1 solo. Lauren Strickland, 2 total, 1 solo. Miles Adams, 1 total, 1 solo. Craig Reynolds, 1 total, 1 solo. Maurice Norris, 1 total, 1 solo. Zach Cunningham, 1 total. Anthony Pittman, 1 total. Ennis Rakestraw Jr., 1 total. Hogan Haddon, 1 total. And Keith Cooper Jr., 1 total. So, the Lions defense hasn't really been that good other than Grant Stewart. Kick returns, Grant Stewart, 2 returns for 62 yards. Jacoby Keeney James, 1 return for 24 yards. And Dominique Lovett, 1 return for 22 yards. Punt returns, Dominique Lovett, 1 return for 19 yards. Kicking the ball, Jake Bates is 1 for 1 on extra points and only has 1 point. And Jack Fox punting the ball, 2 punts, 101 yards, and 1 inside the 20. So, yeah. Right now they're talking about some games in week 1. But now, until the game resumes, let's talk about Terry McLaurin, man. Crossing the trade. Don't want me to call it crazy. I think you should go to a team like the Titans. Honestly, you might want to go to a winner. But I think if I'm Terry McLaurin, I would probably go to a team like the Titans. Obviously, it's up to the Commanders where they trade him. But I would send him to the Titans, man, because I think Cam Ward needs a receiving weapon like Terry McLaurin. And Terry McLaurin is going about the money. If Terry McLaurin wants to play for a winner, he would not have requested a trade. So I think for Terry McLaurin, I think it would be good if he just, builds up another young QB, and I would send him to the Titans if they are to trade him. I personally would not trade him, as he's my Offensive Player of the Year pick winner. But you never know what happens, So, yeah. Man, week 1, 2 games. Cowboys, Eagles, Ravens, Bills. That's what they're headlining. Cowboys, Eagles. I don't know why that's the first game of the season that we gotta watch. Out of all the games, bro, it's I understand it's a divisional matchup, but, bro, if you look at I think you should have. I think there should be a rule. The only teams that are able to play against the Super Bowl champions in the first game of the season, they have to have made the playoffs. I don't care, bro. It's a risk, man. And I think that should go for primetime, too. I think primetime games should be playoff teams only. I'm sorry, but that's just me though. Who's like, bruh, come on, man. Like, ain't nobody trying to watch that the first game of the season. But yeah, man. Man. But yeah, Terry McLaurin, I know he was holding out, and I think he did report to camp, but it's crazy. Hopefully he can get a deal done soon. No. I know insiders are saying some stuff, He did go to, hey, Terry McLaurin did play football at Ohio State. So maybe that means he's coming to the Saints, because you know what the Saints do about them Ohio State receivers. You know, we had guys like Chris Olave, Michael Thomas. The list goes on. Should we even sign Chase Young? We drafted Marshawn Lattimore. So why not? Why not bring him in, though? Yep, Super Bowl 60. It's going to be played in San Francisco. Yep, the 49ers are hosting this year's Super Bowl, as the last Super Bowl was played in our house. Is this like a halftime event that they're doing, or is this somewhere else? No, that's definitely on that field. Okay. That's nice. But so far, guys that I could see not even making the team. Love it. The guy from the Chargers. It looks scary for him, but he might be safe. He's had a good game other than that one drop. But is he not even on here? Love it. Where's he at? No, he's on the lines. That's why he's not there. Yeah. Yeah, love it though. He's definitely on the list, bro. Grant Stewart, he had that fumble. I think Grant Stewart might get cut. Ezekiel Turner, I mean, maybe. On the Chargers side, I don't really think anyone's really playing a bad game on the Chargers side. Like, maybe you get rid of Jared Patterson just because, you don't really need any running backs right now. I wonder where Najee Harris is at, because I know a lot of people are assuming that he's dead, but are we really watching the weather chart? Okay, no, okay, I was about to say. Because for last year, if y'all remember, the Hall of Fame game was going on. It was between the Bears and the Texans, and a freaking it freaking got canceled, or it didn't get canceled. It got delayed, and they just never resumed it. So, uh, let's see what else we can talk about. Why don't we just talk about what's going on in the game, man? Like the Lions, I will say, Kyle Allen should not be making their team. Like, bro, Kyle Allen is so bad today. He's had a couple good throws, but like when you have more bad throws than good throws, like something's bad. But they're showing the OBJ catch on the TV. Sunday Night Football, man. NFL season is back. I think they're about to start the second half. Yes, they are. All right, second half's about to start. Chargers with 21-7 lead, and they are getting the ball to start the second half. All right, it's going to be returned by the Chargers, and number 31. Ooh, for a second I thought he was gone. Bro, why is that guy not tackling him? He's just running with them. He goes out of bounds. That was still a great return by the Chargers. To start the second half. That was Naeem Miller-Hines and John Meeks, I think, pushed him out of bounds. All right, it's going to be Chargers. Let's see. Jim Harbaugh, sixth head coach since 1970 to have his team allow the fewest points in the NFL in first season as their head coach. Okay, not John. That's the Ravens coach. Okay, Jim Harbaugh. Well, Jim Harbaugh's a freaking good coach, man. He's elite in my eyes. 1st and 10 for the Chargers at their own 43. It's all right. It's going to be a handoff. Number 34, there's a flag on the play. That's still a good run. Cuts it in to like the 26-yard line of the Lions, but there is a flag. Might be coming back, or they're going to get the Lions on it. Let's see what they call. Illegal shift on the Chargers, so they're going to bring that run all the way back. Who's it on? It's on Fitzpatrick. D. Fitzpatrick. Does that stand for Des Fitzpatrick? I don't know. But they're going to bring it back. That was a good run, too. That would have had them in the red zone almost. Like, not quite in the red zone, but they would have been close. Yeah, can't be doing that. It's 1st and 15 for the Chargers now. There's Greg Roman, the Chargers offensive coordinator. This is his second season over there. 1st and 15. Chargers at their own 38. Trey Lance, pump fakes, and he's going to run, and he's going to go down. Gets like maybe 5 yards there. All right. It's going to be 2nd down for the Los Angeles Chargers. Trey Lance is going back to the huddle. Greg Roman has something in his mouth. Okay. We got a new pet. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. Chargers have it at their own 40-some. Trey Lance takes a snap. Lance, he's going to throw. It's caught, but he loses probably like 6 yards there. That was terrible. That was like a screen pass, but that was terrible. It's going to be 3rd down. That was just a terrible design play. It was Anthony Pittman that made the tackle. But that was terrible. That throw was good by Trey Lance, to get that touchdown in the beginning of the game. Trey Lance has had some great throws. I ain't gonna lie to you. Trey Lance might, he might actually, do something good in his career. 3rd and 17. That's if he plays. 3rd and 17. Chargers from their own 35. Trey Lance takes a snap. He's going to throw it short. It's caught by Naeem Miller-Hines, and that's Jared Patterson who makes the catch. So he 4th down. He gets 12 yards. But Anthony Pippin and Ezekiel Turner make the tackle. And the Chargers offense is coming off the field. It's going to be 4th and 5. As the Chargers going to punt. Trey Lance kind of looked like he wanted to go for it, but Chargers going to punt. The ball's at their own 48, but they're going to punt it. And that's where, because they could have had points, but the flag ruined that. All right, let's see. J.K. Scott, punt is away. Looks like a good kick. It's fair call. Oh, he touched it. It's a muff punt. The Chargers got it back. The Chargers got it back. Oh, my gosh. That is what you don't do. Why was he trying to field that? Why was he trying to field that, bro? Oh, my gosh. Who was that? Kenny James? Why were you trying to field that? Just get out the way, and the worst case scenario, y'all get the ball inside the 5. But instead, the Chargers get it at the 5. Like, why would you do that? Bro, that's just a dumb play. That's the Lions' 4th turnover of the game. And the Chargers set up well with 12:19 left in the 3rd. Like, why would you do that? Why? That reminds me of when Rashid Shaheed tried doing that last year. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Trey Lance, play action. Gonna throw just out of the hands of Des Fitzpatrick. I don't really know if that really counts as a drop. But with 12:14 left in the 3rd, it's going to be 2nd and goal for the Chargers. And remember when I said about them not coming away with points? Well, shoot, they might anyway. Oh, no, never mind. That is a drop. You got to catch that. I don't care, bro. Like, in fact, you didn't even get hit. So that's like Madden. But you got to catch that. It's 2nd and goal for the Chargers at the Lions 5 with 12:14 left in the 3rd. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Jarrett Patterson. Doesn't really go nowhere as he gets tackled by Cooper, but doesn't go nowhere. It's going to be 3rd and goal for the Chargers. Ball don't lie, man. All right, 3rd and goal for the Los Angeles Chargers. Let's see if they can punch it in. No, with the prime position that the Lions gave them. 3rd and goal. Chargers have it at the Lions 5. Trey Lance takes a snap. Looking, he's going to throw it up just out of the reach of Des Fitzpatrick again. They've been going to Des Fitzpatrick a lot this quarter. It's going to be 4th and goal with 11:29 to go in the 3rd. If you're the Chargers, I say just to take the field goal here. You go up by 3 scores. You're still in the 3rd quarter. It's like, why not? 4th and goal. I wouldn't be mad if they go for it now just for the entertainment value. But yeah, they're going to line up for field goal. Cameron Dicker, he's 0 for 1. He's already missed a kick from 52 yards. So this one's from 23 yards. You should be able to make this. Let's see. The kick. All right, the kick is up, and it is high kick and a high chance of it going in. Let me shut up. All right, well, now the Chargers are up 24-7 after the Lions' special teams blunder. That's the 2nd time the Lions had a special teams blunder in this game. All right, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, Chargers with the 24-7 lead over the Detroit Lions. Okay, let's talk about something else while we wait for the game to come back on. Let's talk about Louise Rees-Zammit leaving the NFL to go back to the rugby. And look, I like rugby, man. I'm a Nola Gold fan. I don't know where he's going, but no, I agree with Louise, man. Like if NFL is like against some of the tougher players in the world, it's like, you know what? Fine, bro. It's like you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Like even though NFL does pay pretty well, I'm not sure what rugby pays. But so you gotta do what you gotta do, as they say. So just gotta do something that fits you. Yeah. Bro, if you show me this commercial one more time. Bro, how is he summoning all these people? But yeah, Louise Rees-Zammit going back to the MLR. I respect it, Not everybody's built for the NFL. And I'm not trying to offend them in any way, but not everyone's built for this moment. 11:26 left in the third quarter. Chargers with the 24-7 lead. Found the Lions. My main objective is to hold on to the football. Whatever it takes. Kick is away. Is going to be fielded into the end zone and takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Lions get 25. Aiden Hutchinson placed on injured reserve after week 6 with a leg injury. Had 7.5 sacks through week 6, which led the NFL. Yeah, that sucks seeing his injury, man. Hutch was going to win Defensive Player of the Year if he didn't get hurt. Like, he was way better than any edge rusher in the NFL last season before his injury. All right, 1st and 10 for the Detroit Lions. Why does Hutchinson kind of look like Matthew Stafford? 1st and 10, Lions have at their own 35. I forgot they changed the freaking touchbacks to 35. That still makes me mad. All right, it's going to be a play action. Hendon Hooker's in the game. He spins out of a sack. Hooker slides down, tries to avoid contact, but he gets contact anyway. It's 2nd down. Yep, Hendon Hooker has entered the chat as Morris made the tackle. Only got 2 yards there, but it's going to be 2nd down for the Detroit Lions. See how Hendon Hooker is. Hey, Dennis, how you doing? 2nd and 8. Lions have it at their own 38. Or no, 37. It's going to be a handoff to Jabari Small. He gets like 3 yards there. It's going to be 3rd down. There is a flag, though. Hold up, there's a flag. Yeah. Aiden Hutchinson's in an interview right now. All right, 2nd and 18. So they didn't show the flag, but I know it was on the Lions. 2nd and 18. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Jabari Small. He picks up like 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd down. It's 3rd down. Junior Colston made the tackle. 3rd down for the Detroit Lions. It's 3rd and 14. Lions have at their own 31. Hendon Hooker takes a snap. Hooker throws. Nearly intercepted by the Chargers. I don't know where he was going with that. Like that, bro, I don't know where he was going with that. There was not a Lions player to see. With 10 minutes left in the third, it's going to be 4th and 14 for the Lions. No Dan Cable, he's going to go for it now. But that's what I know everybody else is probably saying, though. 4th and 14, 10 minutes left in the third. Like I said, I would go for it personally, but, should I give love to the punter, too. 4th and 14, the punt is away. It bounces up. Chargers actually did the smart thing, unlike the Lions. And Levette picks it up. And that's going to down them. There is a flag. What is it with all these dang flags, bro? Refs even making the Hall of Fame game. All about them. Ooh, it's illegal touching on the Lions. I'm assuming that means Lovett ran out of bounds and then he downed it. I think that's what the rule is. It's a flag on the Lions. See what else we can talk about. Let's talk about the Bengals. Joe Burrow apparently said something that should worry the NFL. See, what did Joe Burrow say? Uh, Alright, so Joe Burrow said, I'm trying to find it. Okay, I think this is the best I'm throwing it in several years, so I'm excited about that. Okay, so yeah, look, Burrow I think is gonna come out. You know, he's excited about where our team's at too. Yeah, look, Burrow, he's gonna try to do. Joe Burrow's. I think Burrow's gonna have a revenge season. Like they're still, it's crazy to think that the Bengals were literally in the Super Bowl, 4 seasons ago. Feels like they just made the Super Bowl last year, but they didn't. Anyways, Sonia Gates. Eric Allen, he was a Hall of Fame inductee, but I'm assuming he didn't make it. Alright, 9-4-9 left in the third quarter. First and 10 of the Chargers. They're going to give the ball to number 31, and he gets body slammed like a ball track. It's second down for the Chargers. Bro, he picked them up, dude. 2nd and 3 for the Chargers. Chargers have it at their own 35. Alright, it's going to be a handoff to Nani Miller-Hines, and that's close. I think he got the first down. I think that's first down. The ball's over. I think that's first. Let's see. No, they're going to mark him short. I don't agree with that spot. I think that's a terrible spot. I think that was first down. It's third down. It's third and inches for the Chargers. They have it at their own 38 to third and inches. Trey Lance. I'm surprised we haven't seen Trey Lance run the ball so much. Or, more than he did. It's going to be a fullback dive on third and inches, and I think that's close. That's close. See where they mark the ball. They're going to give him a first down. Scott Matlock picks it up on first down. Scott Matlock, 2024, 362 offensive snaps, 137 defensive snaps, 231 special team snaps. Good for him. First and 10 for the Chargers now. Chargers have at their own 39. First and 10. It's going to be a handoff. That is to Hassan Haskins. Gets about 7 yards there. Second down. Brought back by Akuyu. I think that's how you say his name. Alright, second down for the Chargers. Chargers. Alright, well, it's 2nd and 3 for the Chargers. Chargers have it at their own 47. Play action. Trey Lance rolls out. Throws, and it's caught. Wide open is Hassan Haskins on the receiving end of that. It's going to be first down for the Chargers as D. Jackson makes the tackle. Is that Dante Jackson? Maybe. Did he sign with the Lions? Or wait, no, he went back to the Panthers, right? Or was it the Steelers? I don't know, something like that. 1st and 10 for the Chargers at the Lions 46. It's going to be a handoff to Hassan Haskins. Gets about 7 yards. And it's going to be 2nd down as he was brought down by Russell and Jackson. All right, 2nd down for Chargers as Hassan Haskins leaves the chat, a.k.a. leaves the game. Trey Lance tied for the fewest starts with 5 through 4 seasons by a quarterback. Selected top 3 in the NFL draft since 1967. The last guy was Jack Thompson, who was there in 1987 to 1989 with the Cincinnati Bengals or something like that. 2nd through the Chargers. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. That is to Kamani Vidal, but he gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. As he only gets a yard, but Ezekiel Turner makes the tackle. It's going to be 3rd down for the Chargers coming up. Trey Lance is a disappointed puppy, disappointed puppy, disappointed puppy. It's 3rd and 3 for the Chargers. 3rd and 3. Chargers have it at the Lions 38. Let's see. It's going to be a handoff to Kamani Vidal as he goes to the left side of the field. He cuts to the 30, 25, and gets tackled at about the 22-yard line of the Lions. That's a 1st down for the Chargers. Chargers reset them chains, man. The Hall of Fame game, bruh, has been a good game the last 2 to 3 years. Please don't make this one an absolute blowout. Shoot, bruh. I think it's preseason, but dang. Kamani Vidal. 1st down. 6 rushes, 30 yards, and a touchdown for Vidal, though. 1st and 10 on the Chargers at the Lions 22. Trey Lance nearly fumbled that one. He throws, is caught. Number 39, that's 1st down. That's to Jay Johnson, and that's not Juwan Johnson. So, yeah. 1st down for the Chargers. Brought down by Ezekiel Turner. First and 10 of the Chargers at the Lions 12. All right, so low snap. Trey Lance, he's going to keep it. He's going to run to the right, run out of bounds. Gets like 3 yards there. It's 2nd down as Jackson forces him out of bounds. It is 2nd down for the Chargers. Yeah, what are you doing? Okay, that's just his meatball. All right, y'all. It's 2nd down for the Chargers. Let's see if they can score again. All right, 2nd and 7 for the Chargers. They have about the Lions 11. Ain't Taylor Heineke's on the Chargers? Trey Lance, he's going to throw it up, and it's incomplete. Intended for Jackson. It's going to be 3rd and 7. All right, I think the Chargers seen enough from Trey Lance. I would put in Taylor Heineke, you know. But hey, Trey Lance has had a good game, though. I'll say that. Well, he kind of cooked Boodle. He tried to go for the one-handed snag, and he almost had it. Like that was he could have probably threw that ball a little bit better, but I think you got it. You know, I think that's still catchable. 3rd and 7 for the Chargers with 3:10 to go in the 3rd. Let's see if the Chargers can score another touchdown. They have it at the Lions 9. Trey Lance, he's going to throw it up, and it is. Did he come down in bounds? And they're ruling it a touchdown for the Chargers, I think. The refs are talking it over. 3-3. All right, it says touchdown, and the score is now 30-7. Touchdown Chargers. Dang. I don't know. I didn't see the replay. Let's see. He goes up with it. That's not a touchdown. He's out of bounds there. I think he's out of bounds. But they ruled a touchdown. They're probably going to review. Okay, yeah, they took it off. I was about to say. His foot came down out of bounds. Tucked it over. I don't even think they went to the booth for it. 24-7. Cameron Dicker coming out here for the field goal. 27-yard attempt.
Is this live?
Who?
Is this a live game?
Yeah. Yeah, bro, it's July. What? Kick is up and it is good. The Chargers lead 27-7. Chargers extend their lead to 20. All right. That, the Chargers had an almost touchdown. That was a sick catch, but he was out of bounds. That was the correct call. Man, I can't believe it, bro. It feels like it's been so long since watching a game, bro. You don't understand, man. Only real football fans will understand the excitement it is in football. For football season, for everybody around the world who's a football fan, it's like Christmas to them. Like, bro, you know how long we waited for this, bro? 7 months, man. 7. It feels like just yesterday I was watching the Eagles blow the heck out of the Chiefs. Bro, that's crazy, man. 7 long years, it feels like, since we've watched a live football game. Tyler Shuck was just a boy, and I was not yet a man. The agony of defeat runs in with constipation. But man, I can't believe it, bro. It's finally back. We can rejoice. Thank the Lord that it's finally back. So now I actually got something to do on the weekends. Yeah. They don't care about that flight. Man, all right. It's 27-7 in the third quarter. Yeah, I think the Lions are toast, man. Bro, what? Oh, there's Falcon. Oh, the guy that plays in these. Eric Allen, the Hall of Fame inductee. I'm assuming he's also in the Hall of Fame. Okay, why are all the highlights against the Saints, bro? Okay, finally. Yeah, show more of those highlights. Eric Allen, man. But didn't Eric Allen also play for the Saints at one time? So Eric Allen, 1989 first team All-Pro selection with the Eagles, 6-time Pro Bowl selection, 54 career interceptions, and 8 pick sixes. That's insane. All right, the kick is away. It's going to be returned from the 1-yard line. Let's see. Hopefully he doesn't fumble it this time. It's number 80, so it's a different guy. He gets it. That was a mid return. Gets it to I think across the 20. I think. But yeah, Eric Allen, third most starts, 214 at cornerback in NFL history, along with Darrell Green and Rondé Barber, 2 also elite corners. First and 10 on the Lions at their own 21. Hendon Hooker's under center. He's going to take the snap. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. I don't know what that is. He gets 4 yards on the run, though. It's going to be second down for the Lions. Reggie White and Eric Allen. All right, that was Jabari Small on the carry. Okay, it's second down for the Detroit Lions. 2nd and 6. Lions have it at their own 25. Hendon Hooker takes a snap. Throws. It's caught by Dominique Lovett, and he picks up a Lions first down. 1992, Week 16, Washington and Philadelphia. Interception to end it, I'm assuming. And that helped the Eagles clinch the playoffs that year. First and 10 of the Lions at their own 32. Hendon Hooker under center. It's going to be a handoff, a fake jet sweep, but it's a handoff to Jabari Small. He gets like 6 yards there. It's going to be second down. All right. You've heard understand. Second and 4 for the Detroit Lions. They have it at their own 42. It's going to be a handoff to Jabari Small, and he picks up a first down. First down, Lions. Okay. So the Lions pick up the first down via the run game. Why was he just staring into my eyeballs? First and 10, Lions have it at their own 44. Hendon Hooker's under center. I think this is the pistol formation or the I form. It's one of the other. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Jabari Small, and he gets maybe 2 yards. Second down. That's probably going to end the third quarter, folks. Second down to the Detroit Lions. Ooh, a Lions player is down right now. That's not good. That's not a good sign. Oh, he's holding his knee. That's not good. How is he going to bite other people's kneecaps if he has a bummed up knee? That's going to take us to the end of the third quarter, though, with the Chargers having a 20-point lead over the Lions, 27-7. I think they should be grateful it's only a 20-point lead. I mean, because I know a lot of Chargers, they kind of wasted some field position, but it's all right, though. Okay, Chargers 27-7 entering the fourth quarter. All right.
Next week, Wednesday night, you're good. Okay.
Fourth quarter. I mean, yeah. Well, so far, man, like the Chargers have had the Lions in a freaking chokehold and haven't let go so far. For the Chargers, really could have 40 points right now. And they took advantage of the short fields given to them. But you know, a lead is a lead, and a win is a win, and the Lions suck. Oh no. Man, alright. Man. Alright, fourth quarter time. 2nd and 8 for the Detroit Lions. What's up, Brent? How you doing, man? How you doing, man? 2nd and 8. Lions have it at their own 46. Hendon Hooker takes a snap. Throws it over the middle. Caught by number 83. And he's not that smart. Okay, it's 3rd down. That was to Meeks. It's 3rd down for the Detroit Lions. Alright, 3rd down. It's 3rd and 3. Lions have it at the Chargers 49. Hendon Hooker takes a snap. Hooker, he's going to take a deep shot, and the pass is broken up by number 39. That's J. Keeney James with the breakup. It's going to be 4th down. I think the Lions got to go for it now. It's 4th and 3. You're down by 20. What do you got to lose? Plus you're on the Chargers side of the field, so, you're not really losing field position here. You're not really losing the field position battle if you go for it. It's 4th down. 4th and 3. Play clock's running down. I think the Lions called the timeout. Yep. Lions used their first timeout to avoid delay of game. With 14:11 on the game clock, and for some reason this bald guy over here is laughing so hard. I don't know what's so funny. I don't know what they're talking about to be that funny. But okay. Shoot. I've had days where I thought I was going to die from laughing so hard, so guess it happens to the best of us. It's Chargers ball. No, it's still Lions ball, Mike. It's 4th down. Whew. Okay, man. 4th down for the Lions. They gotta go for it now. You're down by 20. It's the preseason. What do you have to lose other than your job? But that's everyone loses their job, so it's 4th and 3. Lions have it at the Chargers 49. Well, that's the rough and middle of things. Okay, apparently he plays delay for even longer. Yes. Alright, 4th and 3. Let's see if the Lions can get it. They're going for from the Chargers 49. Hendon Hooker is a high snap. He takes it. Hooker's going to roll out. Hendon Hooker is going to run, and he's going to be a yard short as the Chargers barely clothesline him as the Chargers get the football back. The Lions go for a 4th down and fail to convert. Chargers get it back, and hopefully they can run out the clock. But hey, I'm just glad football's finally back. I don't care if it's preseason or not. I'm gonna be acting like it's the Super Bowl until the Super Bowl gets here, and then I'll have to do the whole cycle over again. Bro, it's crazy, man. This is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. This is the 8th season I'll be watching football for. I had to go through a 7-month off season 8 different times. And each time it feels like it gets longer than the last. Oh my gosh. It's like, bro, every single off season, it's like the football season goes by so quick, but yet it's so long to come back, bro. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Dang, man. Bruh. It's freaking crazy, dude. I understand you gotta live life by a quarter mile at a time. But, bro, you don't gotta wait a year to come back almost. But, bro, the NBA, man, they only do 3-month off seasons. I understand Well, no, because NBA play more games. What's the point of that, man? Well, like, bruh. All right, man. Chargers getting the ball back. Let's see what the Chargers do on offense. Fourteen 11 left. First and 10 of the Chargers at their own 47. It's going to be a handoff to number 34, and he gets swallowed up in the backfield. It's going to be second down. Apparently, the Chargers finally changed quarterbacks. There is a flag on the play, though. The Heineken. They're calling face masks on the Chargers. You know, offensive face masks are rare. But if they call face masks on the Chargers, that's kind of rare, man. Usually you see face masks on the defenses. But, you know, they call it on the Chargers. Let's see. It was on Jarrett Patterson, who was the running back. So I'm assuming when he tried to stiff arm him, he grabbed him by the face mask. Okay. Okay. First down for the Chargers at their own 32. It's first and 25. I think that's Taylor Heineke taking the snap. It's a draw play. Hand off to Naheem Miller-Hines. Gets like maybe a yard or two, but it's going to be second down the Chargers. All right, second down with the Chargers after the run. You know, second and 23. Chargers have at their own 34. It's a low snap. Pass is caught. So we third down, and no, that's DJ Ugalele, and that's the quarterback of the Chargers. It's gonna be third down. He was the guy from Florida State. I know that. Dan Fox. Ugalele. I'm just gonna call this man Ugalele. Third and 11 for the Chargers from their own 46. DJ Ugalele takes a snap, he throws. That was a terrible pass. This man ain't gonna make the team if he's done like that. Fourth down. It was intended for Campbell, but that was a terrible throw. It's gonna be fourth down for the Chargers. Fourth and 11. Chargers have it. Their own 46. And they're going to punt. Punter standing from the 32. Right at the 32. All right, punt is away. It's a high punt. Okay, he bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Bro, I hope the Saints play in the Hall of Fame game next year whenever Drew Brees gets in. Bro, I gotta see. Hold up. Lions get the ball back. They get at the 20-yard line. I'm trying to see how they determine who plays along. Okay. 'Alright, I was just reading it. Bro, imagine if Jari Evans gets in next year, because he was eligible for the Hall of Fame this year, but he didn't get in. So, bro, I feel like if Evans and Drew Brees get in at the same time, you got to put the Saints in the Hall of Fame game next year. Come on, man. Get this train rolling. Get this train rolling. $12:22 left. First and 10 of the Lions. Lions have it. They're on 20. It's going to be a handoff. Oh, he fumbled! That's a fumble! I think. Nah, they're giving it back to Lions. Jabari Small, I think, fumbled it. Or, nah, never mind. I think they're saying it's down. Whatever. Second down. Hendon Hooker was a third-round pick in the 2023 draft. 3 career games played. 58 touchdown passes and 5 interceptions in 2 seasons at Tennessee. If people forgot, bro, when Hendon Hooker was at Tennessee, he was gonna make the Hall of Fame, or not the Hall of Fame. He was a runner-up for the Heisman, but then he got hurt. Second 2, Lions handed off, and that's gonna be a first down for Jabari Small. It's first down for the Detroit Lions. All right. First and 10. Lions have at their own 30. It's going to be a play action. Hendon Hooker. He's looking. He rolls out. Hooker is going to scamper out of bounds. Gets a few yards there. It's second down. All right, Connor says the game's over. Or this game's over. Yeah, probably. I mean, the Lions can still come back. Like, they're only down by 20. Like, if you score a touchdown, get the ball back, and score another touchdown, it's a one-score game. But I was just saying, it's going to be difficult for them to come back, especially since these are a lot of backup players. I mean, but hey, we've seen crazier things. And I don't really think it matters if they win or lose this game. Second 6 for the Lions. They have it at their own 35. It's going to be a handoff to Jabari Small, and he gets like maybe 3-4 yards. It's going to be third down for the Detroit Lions. Hendon Hooker 20. Okay, never mind. All right, 3rd and 5 for the Lions at their own 35. Okay, Hendon Hooker takes a snap. Hooker pump fakes. He's gonna get sacked, and it's gonna be 4th down for the Detroit Lions. I don't even think he ever touched the ground, but the Fort Progress got him. 4th down. They're gonna punt. What a bunch of softies. Bro, why did he just not throw the ball? That's, I understand he was getting pressure, but there was no time. He could have threw the ball. Whatever. 4th down. Jack Fox coming out here to punt. 4th and 8. Yeah, you see, the Lions don't really care about winning or losing this game. All right. The punt is away. And let's see, that punt goes straight out of bounds. Chargers going to get it. With 9:14 left in the game. The ref got no hat. The Hall of Fame enshrined. I wonder who's going to knock on Drew Brees' door. It's probably going to be like a Marcus Colston, maybe. 1st and 10. Chargers have it at their own 30. At their own 28. It's going to be a pitch to Naeem Miller Hines, and he's going to be just shy of the first. He's taking out the Chargers, but like, who's going to knock on Drew Brees' door next year? I was going to say Tyrann Mathieu, but no, Tyrann Mathieu didn't even play with Drew Brees. I'm thinking maybe like Marcus Colston, Jari Evans, maybe Alvin Kamara, maybe Reggie Bush. I don't think McAllister. Oh, LaDainian Tomlinson, I think actually will do it. Actually, he wasn't. LaDainian Tomlinson wasn't insane. I wish he was, but he wasn't. But I think it's gonna be Tomlinson now that I think about it. 2nd and 3, hand off up the middle, and that's a 1st down for the Chargers. That's Hassan Haskins, and they throw the flag. So let's see what's the flag. They're gonna call offsides on the Lions. Another penalty. That they decline the penalty and just take the 1st down yardage. Smart, 1st down for the Chargers. But yeah, another thing I think it's gonna be LaDainian Tomlinson. I think he's definitely the greatest player to ever play with Drew Brees, and plus Tomlinson is like one of the only few guys that Drew Brees played with that's in the Hall of Fame. So DJ Ugalele, college career 2020 to 2024, 9,384 yards, 61 touchdowns, 1,124 rushing yards. Okay. 1st and 10 for the Chargers at their own 46. DJ Ugalele, he throws, it's caught, wide open. That's a 1st down for the Chargers. As that goes to Brendan Rice, pretty sure the son of Jerry Rice. That's a 1st down for the Chargers. All right, 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Chargers have it at the Lions 41. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to Naeem Miller Hines, and he's fighting through a lot of contact. It's going to be just shy of the 1st. It's going to be 2nd down with the Chargers. Okay. For some reason, I thought J.K. Dobbins was on the Chargers this season, and it was on the Broncos last year. No, it was vice versa. He was on the Chargers last year. He's on the Broncos this year. All right. No, that was Hassan Haskins, actually, with 5 rushes for 35 yards. 2nd and 2 for the Chargers. On the center, it's going to be a handoff to Hassan Haskins, and he goes absolutely nowhere. In fact, he probably lost a yard or two. And it's going to be 3rd down for the Chargers. Let's go, Chargers! That's Kelvin Shepard. This is his first season as the Lions defensive coordinator, and he was the Lions assistant coach from 2021 to 2024. Obviously, replacing Aaron Glenn, you know. It's 3rd and 3 for the Chargers. Chargers have it at the Lions 34. 3rd and 3. Let's see. DJ Ugalele drops back, throws a deep one, and the pass is incomplete, but they're going to throw the flag for PI. Yeah, you can't do that, man. That's going to be PI on the Lions. Yeah, it's going to be pass interference on Boodle. Yeah, his back was turned. They're going to call that every time. So it's going to be 1st and goal for the Chargers. Number 17, Boodle. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that from miles away. Yeah, plus you had his arms hooked. Yeah, that's PI. In case you didn't know. But it's going to be 1st and goal. 1st and goal for the Chargers. 1st and goal, Chargers have at the line 7. On the center. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, and he's fighting. I think he's going to be just a yard shy. That was Kamani Vidal up the middle. Gets he gets it to like the 1. It's going to be 2nd and goal for the Chargers. Chargers are on the brink of scoring. Just tackled by Kennelly. 2nd and goal for the Chargers. All right, 2nd and goal. Chargers have it the lines 1.5. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Is he in? No signal yet. I think they're going to mark him shy of the end zone.
I fell over the cat.
Okay.
He come inside for a little.
All right, 3rd and goal for the Chargers. Bro, what in the world? Oh, okay.
Let Milo in. Yeah. Well, he walked in. Okay.
There was a handoff and a line swarm. It's important. Bro, that's Willow's job. Hey, maybe he's trying to replace Venus.
No, he's not. He's going outside.
It's 4th and goal.
Milo.
You called him Milo?
Yeah, his name is Milo. He's from across the street. He followed me in the kitchen.
So you just let him inside? I mean, look, I love cats, and don't get me wrong. But
Right here.
4th and goal, handoff up the middle, and that is gonna be a touchdown, I think. Bruh.
You screaming?
Yes, I was.
Oh, my bad.
Bruh.
I was trying to get the cat.
No, did you get him, bro? Alright, touchdown Chargers.
I know, right? I was like,
I don't need Jenny fighting something.
I was like,
No, for real. Jenny does not please.
yeah.
He's looking around trying to hear the sound. No, Jupiter did not make that sound. You hear that?
I'm growing
You
in
do
children.
it.
Yes, I heard it.
Alright, Chargers now up 33-7. Bruh, guys. Stand people, man. Charlie the 34 is up.